Hey everybody, and welcome to the final reveal episode of Ryan Carr's Vertical Split Accessory Apartment Series. I want to take a quick second here just to send a huge thank you to Ryan Carr for allowing me to put this together with him. This basically started off with me bugging Ryan to do a 1-hour interview segment with him, and from there it snowballed into me actually following him around with my cameras for the full 8-week duration of this project, right from the first day he acquired the property all the way until today's episode when he's got it ready to rent. In fact, he already has one of the units already rented out. Now, if you're at all active in the local real estate investing meetings in Ontario, or particularly here in Durham region, then you already know who Ryan is. More often than not, Ryan is at these meetings. In fact, he's often on the stage presenting. If he's not on the stage presenting, then he's in the audience and he's answering questions and he's networking and he's out there and he's always happy to help people. And Ryan is a guy who basically just consumes knowledge. He listens, he learns, he soaks stuff up like a sponge, and then he executes on what he learns. And he takes action. And I was really inspired just over the last few weeks hanging out with Ryan by his can-do attitude and the positive vibrations that he gives off. And I think that actually helped me take a lot of steps. I acquired another property this month. I really stepped things up with my own branding and my own business and worked hard on that. So I want to thank Ryan for kind of coaching me, even though maybe he didn't realize that he was coaching me. But when you hang out with an action taker like Ryan, it's hard not to take a lot of action yourself. Birds of a feather flock together, as the popular saying goes. Of course, I'm going to throw up the links to our other episodes on here, and I'm going to throw up lots of contact information for myself and for Ryan Carr. But without further ado, let's not take up any more time. Let's jump right into it, and let's check out this final episode of Ryan Carr's Vertical Split Accessory Apartment.
So like I said, here we are, the final day. We're down to cleaning, paint touch-ups, bringing in appliances, stuff like that. We're standing in the front unit right now of the vertical split. We're on the main floor. So to my left, we've got the kitchen. In behind me, we've got the bathroom and the private laundry. We'll kind of go room by room and show you guys what's up. But for now, just to get a good bearing on where we're at, front unit, I think we're calling it Unit A, are we? Unit A, yeah, of the vertical split. So we'll start here. Living space. All new floors, fresh paint, new trim. We look out over a big picture window, which was already in the property when we purchased it. So we kind of wanted to incorporate some of the features of the existing windows, so we didn't have to cut them out and redo it. So that's kind of how we started to lay out this unit, was sort of centered around this big feature piece here. Over in this closet, separate meter, 100 amp service. Every unit, or both units in this house, are wired for separate meter, separate furnace, separate gas meter, separate water meter, like totally separate everything. So 100 amp service, that's pretty sweet. Separate building for all the tenants, which is always a plus. Over here, what we've done with the living space, we kind of envisioned how it was going to be set up for tenants. So we were thinking, where are they going to put their end tables and their couches and their chairs and that kind of thing. So we were thinking couch over here, and we've separated the HVAC accordingly, because by code, you're supposed to have vents out in front of the window that help keep the moisture down and humidity and stuff like that off the glass. So we put the vents to the side. We're thinking couch in the middle. Up here over on this wall, what we like to wire for is flat screen TVs. So that means coax or satellite dish, whatever the people might like to have. A plug up high and then a plug in low, just in case you don't have a flat mount that goes up on the wall. So that's sort of how we've envisioned this to be set up. We've done open concept. We put in a beam up here. In this case, it was a 2 or 3 pack of 2x12s because the span wasn't very big. I think we're about 8 feet or 9 feet, something like that. If you go bigger, either steel or LVL is the options. In here, brand new private laundry, set of stackables. In the main living space, if they have kids or something like that, you know, they can be with their kids at the same time as doing laundry, getting some chores done. Over here on this side, we got the bathroom. We didn't have space in the basement to put the bathroom, so up here, what we did was put it right off of the main living space. So again, very functional, especially for people with kids. Basic finishings, same as the rest of the house. Same trim, same paint color, and all the rest of it. But a lot of big box retail products here, which is awesome, really accessible, repeatable, and that's something that we like to do is keep everything the same for every house so that it's not only economical when you're buying volume, but it's maintenance friendly moving forward. So basic tub surround, just your standard, you know, $150 toilet, like nothing too high end, but something that gets the job done, and that's nice and clean. Over here, this is the new kitchen. So again, we got a nice big window over on this side. We thought we'd incorporate that into the sink. Traditionally, when you're laying out a kitchen, you want the sink underneath the window so you got somewhere to look out at when you're doing your dishes. We do have a stove here just for mock-up purposes. But again, all new kitchen cabinets, new countertop. These are really basic kitchens. They're not high-end finishes. They're not, you know, oak or anything like that. It's just a melamine permafoil door. And again, a standard, you know, very basic handle, just something to make it clean and functional and look nice for tenants. What else do we have? What else can I show you guys? Over here, that's where the fridge is going. Off to the side of the kitchen here, your basic broom closet, and the attic hatch, which is up top, is probably dark. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, you can take a peek. And then to your left, we've got the grates that would service the backside of the washer and the dryer. It's really tough to service a washer dryer, especially stackables when it's shoved in a closet, right? So A, they have to breathe, which is important, but B, you've got to be able to hook up all the pipes. So if you can do it from the backside, you're not monkeying around trying to get all your pipes in and end up squishing something. So that's how we do it here. Underneath, we talked a little bit about plumbing. Even in a renovation that's not completely new construction like this, something that I like to do throughout is put new valves on everything. So in this case, the house has been wired with PEX. We've got new valves anyways because there wasn't any existing, but that's a proper way to plumb a sink, right? You've got a TY here, you've got proper slope, you've got a trap, and then by new code, you also need a clean out in the back, right? Something to consider if you're doing some new construction or pulling permits. And then your basic double sink, you know, that's the same faucet we use in every house. I'm not big on faucets that have a hose because people spray people and the hoses leak and it gets kind of out of control. So we just go with something real simple like that. Cool? Nice. Why don't you follow me downstairs, which is kind of where the magic of the vertical split takes place. And we'll see the 2 bedrooms and the utilities. Right. Okay, so we're standing here in the master bedroom. As you can see, we've done pot lights. Something to note about pot lights in a vertical split is that you don't always have to fire at your pot light pockets because it's the same unit up above as it is down below. The fire separation would take place behind me here. The back unit, or unit B, is behind me, and that's where all of the sound separation and fire will go down. In this room, laminate flooring throughout, same trim, same paint color, same everything as upstairs, but just down beneath. Up here on the ceiling, you can see a red bag. What's underneath that red bag is a smoke, CO, and strobe light combo. You can get it in a 3-pack now, which is cool. You used to only be able to do it smoke and CO, and then a strobe light as a separate unit or something to that effect, but now you can get it all 3 in 1, which is perfect. Over on this side, we got some home. So because we have 2 gas meters, 2 hot water tanks, 2 everything, this is where that takes place. So this hot water tank services the front unit only. This furnace services the front unit only, so that the tenants are free to set their own heat. Over behind me here, we've also got the second water meter. So that's where we would do all the calculations on the back end to make sure we bill tenants appropriately for the amount of water that they use, and only the amount that they use. Up above, we've got some sprinklers here. They're piped in copper. We've got some rock salt insulation. I can show you that. Right. Rock salt insulation is for sound and for fire. protection. It really deadens the sound out. It's kind of like a dense bread. You can cut it with a bread knife. Okay, bedroom number 2. So now we're in bedroom number 2. This room's about 10 by 10. We've got storage over here as well, which is always good. Right, this is storage underneath the stairs. What we've done is built it out so you don't have a goofy looking door on this side because the stair landing is there. We've also utilized this space for another clean closet as well. Nice and deep, hockey bags, golf clubs, that kind of stuff. Christmas decorations, whatever they want to put. And then behind me here is an egress window. You've got to have an egress window in a basement apartment. Even though this isn't technically a basement apartment, it is still kind of combined living with 2 units under one existing roof, so to speak. So egress window right there. These are really cool because they open in 2 separate ways. That would be just for ventilation. They also open up like this so that somebody can actually get out. Hop on a dresser, hop on a chair, something to that effect, and out the window you go. Nice. All right. Over in the main space here, this cold cellar was existing, so we just kind of kept it as is. Some shelving that was there, but nothing too fancy in here. Just keep it basic, good for storage, preserves if people still do that. I don't know. Your pickles, right? So we got that going too. You've now seen both halves, the up and the down of Unit A, the vertical split. Why don't we head to the back?
Awesome.
Cool. Unit B, I think we're calling it. We had a sliding door here originally, but we blasted this door out, put a nice double French door, give it some really good natural light into the kitchen. You can see through the glass. It's raining today, so we can't go outside, but you can see through the glass here that we put on a new deck. This serves 2 purposes. One, as the landing space, just for people to get in to this rear unit because we're about 4 feet up from grade. And 2, it's just nice to have a deck. So in the background, you can see the garage that we put up. Each side of the garage will be rented separately to 2 tenants if they so chose. And then in front of the garage, we're doing a nice driveway so that, again, both of our driveways, one on the left side of the house, one on the right side of the house, can service those units back there. So what we got going on here, again, same finishes as the front unit, gray paint, white trim, gray flooring, same throughout. To my right here, we've got a coat closet. Pretty standard when you walk it out. Somewhere to throw your coat, throw your boots. This also services the attic and then the back side of the stackable laundry, which is right here to my right. We'll show you that as well. Yeah, so closet on that side, stackable laundry here. We'll show you that in a sec. To my left, we've done a little bit of decorating in here. We threw up a mirror. We didn't have a window in this case because of different situations, so we put a mirror up just to make it kind of look bigger, right? Here we've done kind of an eat-in kitchen, breakfast bar type of thing with some extra storage and extra cabinet over here. In this back unit, we didn't have a lot of room for a dining room table, and frankly, not a lot of tenants are looking for space that can have a dining room table because it's kind of dead. People don't really have that anymore. So we built the breakfast bar in for some extra storage, counter space, prep space, and an eating area, kind of an all-in-one combo. Over behind me here, subway tile backsplash, same kitchen cabinets, same fixtures as the front, same cabinets as the front, handles, everything is the same. And the same with all of our properties. Again, same faucet as well, no hoses, I like that. That vents to the outside, that would be a rain shed up and over the stove to get the smoke out. That window was existing, so we kept it. And we put 2 flush mount lights up on the ceiling in this case, just to keep it clean and make it real simple for the building. You guys are standing in the kitchen now, looking out towards me. We've got the living space. So, adjoining the living space, right up. Stackable washer dryer, same stackable washer dryer that's in the front, easy to service moving forward, and we have the access to it in the back, like we just showed you, so that we can service machines. Again, same deal, open concept, 2 or 3 pack of 2x12s to open the space up. There was a closet existing here, so we just sort of built onto it a bit, and that's why we put the washer dryer where we did. Over in this space here, a lot of the same things that take place in the front unit take place back here. So again, same finishings and all that stuff, but also in the living space, separate panel, 100 amp service. And then over on this wall here, if you want to spin around, you can see that we've also wired for the flat screen TV and the coax cable and all that stuff, so that in time when tenants do move in here, there isn't wires, screwed to the side of the building and make it look kind of trashy. So cool way to go. If you can plan for that when you do your rental, that's always the best, because again, when Rogers or Bell or whoever comes in to put your lines in, they usually just drill through the side of the house and they don't always do a clean job. So do it right the first time, kind of cool. Downstairs is again the match for the vertical split. This set of stairs is one that we actually put in ourselves. The one in the front unit was existing, that spiral staircase that went down. Here we've got a straight set of stairs coming off of the living space. It's really bright. We kind of did a half wall here just to make sure it felt as open as possible. And got a landing, and then I think we got 10 or 12 steps to the bottom, so follow me. I'll tuck in here. This is the basement and the back unit. So what we've got here, again, same bathroom as the front. Full-size tub, surround rate to the ceiling, basic fixtures, all new plumbing, all new electrical, all new HVAC, everything is brand new. Same flooring throughout, new toilet, new, everything is new. Vent up above us for getting rid of the humidity from the shower. And this adjoins the 2 bedrooms. So we'll start in the smaller of the 2 bedrooms here. This bedroom is roughly 10 by 10. We talked a little bit about the egress window. We don't have that in this unit, in this bedroom. We've got that in the other bedroom. So we wanted the egress windows because we're going with 2 driveways. We wanted the egress window for the front unit to be exiting onto the front driveway or onto the left side driveway, and the egress window for the back unit to be exiting onto the right side driveway, respective driveways, respective egress. Again, what we've done in this one, we built the closet in on the right side, and where you guys are standing there, we've also put a dresser nook in. That sort of played part with the way that we laid out the bathroom, but we were also thinking about when a tenant moves in, this could be, because it's a smaller bedroom, this could be for a kid or for a crib or something to that effect. So where are they going to put their dresser, their crib, some of their toys, that kind of stuff. So we did the closet over here. And we did the dresser nook over here just to get it out of the space so that we've got lots of room to walk for our bed and to swing this door open for the closet. Over here, we have the master bedroom. So this would be the bigger of the 2 bedrooms. I think this one's about 10 by 12, 12 by 12, something like that. So pretty good size. In this side, same as the other side, we've got a closet, standard 30-inch closet there. Lots of storage, you can stuff the stuff away. And then in behind us, just like the front unit master bedroom, we've got the separate furnace, separate hot water tank, separate everything, so that everything is completely separated from the front unit. So you don't get a transfer of smell, you don't get a transfer of whether somebody wants it hot or cold. In the front unit, you don't feel those effects back here. Everything is just completely separate. In here, tucked in the back, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a hot water tank there. Again, that's private to this unit as well. And if you look up, we have the sprinkler system to make sure that we stay safe.